Hello everyone. This is a 140 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Mears, M-E-A-R-S. Defense attorney is Mr. Fray, F-R-A-Y. Again, plaintiff Mr. Mears, M-E-A-R-S. Defense is Mr. Fray, F-R-A-Y. Okay, and this is going to start with defense attorney questioning. Okay, all right. Ready? And did you have an interview? No, I didn't. Are interviews generally conducted after you take the exam? Correct, yes. Well, of course they are, but there's a certain period of time that they set the interview dates up. Were you injured before you could get your interview date? Yes, correct. It happened before the interview. So, were you able to go for the interview? No, I wasn't able to go. Okay, and this is because or due to, it's the same thing with Amanda. Okay, earlier you reported that your pain level in your lower back was a 10, and then you said a 9. You said your hip was an 8. You said your knee was a 7 or an 8. You said your right ankle was an 8 or 9. Now I have observed you walking, Ms. Rodriguez, and to my lay eyes, my non-medical eyes, the way you walk does not appear to corroborate the levels of pain that you gave me. Were you telling me the levels of pain that you have if you're not on your medication, or the level of pain you have when you are on your medication? And let me stop you for a second. Let me elaborate. When we say a level of pain, that's a 9 or a 10. That's a level of pain that's so severe that we really can't concentrate on anything else. We want to get to a doctor, an emergency room. We might even say that we can't walk, okay? As I explained in this deposition, before I ever let anybody answer that question, I lay the groundwork, a foundation for how to answer that question. And if you don't mind, you can incorporate this in yours in the future. Now, pay attention. When you're asked to rate your pain from 0, not 1 or 2, 0, no pain, to 10, the most pain known to mankind. Examples are a heart attack, a kidney stone, a gallbladder attack, and from what I've been told, childbirth without medicine. These are true 10s. Okay, that makes sense now. Thank you. If you claim your pain level is above an 8, 8.5, 9, 10, you better be in an emergency room or an urgent care with a morphine drip or a Demerol tube going into your arm. That's the kind of pain that's worthy of an 8.5 to a 10. Generally, 8 is the limit of tolerance in your home, where you can just bury your head in the pillow and take your Norco or whatever. But past that, you're going to be screaming for an injection. Now, do you want to revise some of the numbers you gave him? Yes, I probably need to do that. Okay, I'm done for now. Now you can ask your questions. Thank you for that, Mark. So with what your counsel said as an extreme pain example, what would the pain you're feeling in your right ankle be right now? Probably an 8. It would be a 7 or an 8. Do you mean sitting here today? As you're sitting here at the table, knowing that, you took your medication this morning, etc., what would your pain level be? Right now, for my ankle, about an 8, 8.5. I'm in terrible pain with my ankle. So after we leave here, according to what your attorney said, are you going to go to a doctor, emergency room, or get a Demerol drip or something like that? No, because I have, and all it does is I had this conversation before. My foot right now feels like it's on fire, okay? My back is semi-stable right now, so you can call that an 8. But once my medication wears off, yes, it will be at a 10. I would love to go to the ER, but I'm not going to sit there full of morphine and the next day feel like I'm a drug addict because I'm sweating and going through the withdrawals because of the morphine. I've done that. That's how much pain I'm in all the time. I'm not going to the ER all the time. I don't care what I have to do. I take Epsom salt and fill my tub with hot water and have my fiance put me in there. That's how I have to do it. Every time I'm in pain and go to the ER, all they do is shoot you up with morphine, and you sit there like a heroin addict suffering because, okay, take a breath. How many times in the past 12 months have you gone to the ER and been shot up with morphine? I've gone one time. How recently was this visit? This last time was in December. And before that, when did you have to go to the ER due to pain? I don't know. All right. So we do have a word list. ER, that's going to be capital E, capital R, no periods, no spaces. Mark, capital M-A-R-K. Demerol, capital D-E-M-E-R-O-L. Amanda, capital A-M-A-N-D-A. Ms. Rodriguez. Ms. M-S period Rodriguez, capital R-O-D-R-I-G-U-E-Z. And Norco, capital N-O-R-C-O. Now, when they say morphine drip, then morphine would be lowercase, okay? Or whenever they say morphine, morphine is just lowercase, all right? But Demerol and Norco, those are particular medications or particular IV drips, so that's why you're going to capitalize D on Demerol and N on Norco. All right, so that concludes our 140 Q&A test. Good luck.